rise for the pledge of allegiance, please. Pledge allegiance. Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our doubleheader meeting we're having this evening. We will start with the roll call.
Carol Armstrong. Here. Jeff Branson.
Here.
Dave Earp. John Hedges. Ashley Overton. Here. Jacob Uphoff.
Here. I don't have any slips for non-agenda visitors for the public to address the board. Is there anyone out there for the public who would like to address the board? All right. We will move on to item number 3 on the agenda. That is our budget hearing. So we're going to have a separate meeting for the budget. That's what we're going to do here. After we get done with the presentation of the budget, and after questions are answered, then we will adjourn the budget hearing. We will adjourn this meeting. We'll wait for a couple minutes, and then we'll go into our regular board meeting. So with that, do I have a motion for us to go into our public budget? Motion from Ashley Overton. There's a second from Cheryl Armstrong. Kelly, would you please call the roll?
Branson. Earp. Hedges. Overton. Uphoff. Armstrong.
Yes. Okay, turn it over to
Thank you. Last Tuesday, you should have received the 5036 form, the email. That is a very detailed form, 40-some pages, that gets deep in the woods. So we're going to kind of hire you today. There's some questions, questions. We're going to conduct a public hearing concerning the adoption of the fiscal year 2026 budget. Each district must adopt its annual budget by September 30th, and we're going to go 3 months of a fiscal year before you submit your budget. So budget must be completed on the budget form, which is what you and I shared with you on September 2nd. Then the budget must be available for inspection for at least 30 days. It's been posted in my office, just outside my office until I leave. And we have to see the budget too. And the hearing notice must appear in the Journal Gazette as well as on July 15th. So we checked all those boxes. Fund balances. So this is an estimate. So last year, June 30th, 2024, our fund balances from our 9 funds was $23.7 million. This is a tentative estimate right here because our audit is in progress right now. We won't remember these exact numbers, but we had a surplus in our budget last year, so our budget is about $24.9 million. And one of our goals has been to get that 180 days cash on hand. And I would say going from here to here will probably be district. And we'll know more about that. This the budget, local sources of revenue make up just under 50%. That's our real estate taxes, that's our sales tax money, our 1% sales tax money, it's our interest that we receive from the bank. Again, you have that financial booklet that we received on Thursday, an email that lists all of the local sources. That's probably a higher level resource, but probably better resources than more. State sources, the biggest chunk out of that is our evidence-based budget model. The state makes up about 41% of this year's budget. And federal sources, this is down from what it's been in the last 3 or 4 years because of the ESSER money and COVID is finally gone away. So these are a little bit higher than they have been the last 3 or 4 years. This is a little bit because this was low. And again, there's a total revenue. So that we're going to see here in a minute. Expenses. And if you talk to any school district, this is pretty much how they go. So people are the biggest expense when we're talking about it. Like so our salaries are $28.5 million in this year's budget, benefits 5.5. Purchase services are about $8.7 million. Supplies and materials 2.1. Capital outlay, which is our projects 3.2 million. And then other objects that's like heat and closure money and some other things 2.5 million. So our estimated expenses are about 51.8. Bar graph to show salaries and benefits make up about 65% $12 is what we expect for this year's budget. Then we'll be conservative on our revenues and a little bit aggressive on our expenses because we want to end up in the black at the end of the year. And assuming, the whole budget is approved, the first 5036 form will have to be submitted to ISD as well as the county clerks and our ROE. And that's hopefully what we will do tomorrow morning. There's a breakdown by fund. Okay, again, our education fund is always our biggest. It's about 39, or almost 40 million, both expenses and revenues. O&M, that's mostly Dustin's budget, that's our maintenance. That's how we keep the buildings up. Again, 3.7 million of both expenses and revenues. Just a little bit of a surplus in those. Our debt service, this is our debt certificate and our bonds that we still owe on. And again, we try to do money in, money out, bring in the money, but pay out the same amount we got for. But I get surplus in that 30 account. We don't have to. Transportation, that's our bus service, that pays our drivers, pays our lease for our buses, 2.8 million. Both revenues and expenses. IMRF, this is what we talked about last year where we did an advance payment. We will probably try to do that again with this unfunded liability. That's why I have a difference of 0 there. So whatever we bring in as revenue, we will spend and pay down that debt. That matters. Capital project, this is our sales tax fund, our 1%. Our budget was 1.9 million. Last year we budgeted 1.7. We were just over 1.9 million, so we bump that up. We want to spend every bit of that we can on to keep our buildings as well running as all that money that we did actually last year. Working cash, we usually don't have any expenses on that. That's kind of our rainy day fund. We have $50,000 in revenue. We'll just be fund balance. And life safety, we don't let any revenue after this. We do receive some interest money for that, and it's, we can't see the money in, money out. The biggest thing to spend on that is reconditioning and keeping that all over life safety. So, I know we did some projects, small projects in high school. So, again, like you see the previous slides, 51.9 million in revenue, 51.8 million in expenses, 139,612. Our bond, one bond went off the books last year, but we still have, we have our debt certificate, which is about 2030 or 2031, and then we have another bond that we took out 10 years ago when we were struggling to get payroll and the state wasn't paying the bill. That lasts until like 2035, so we still have two of those that are here for another 10 years. Next step, budget adoption, hopefully here in 20 minutes, we'll adopt the budget. And then tomorrow I will work to finish up that form that I shared with you the other day, the sheriff at TV, the ROE, and the county clerks, which fall under 4 counties, and we have 4 county clerks. We'll move forward from there. So, questions and comments from the board?
Brian, real quick, first of all, the corporate personal property replacement tax, is that considered a state loan? I want to follow up with you. So is that, how much has that been affected by interest rate?
We got in at a good time. So our interest rate is way lower than it would be if we did it right now. So there's no reason to pay that off early. We're paying a much lower interest rate. And so we're seeing upwards of 4% on the money we have sitting back. So we keep raising it off early. We're receiving more money in interest than they are paying.
Sure. Okay, the last thing is, all budgets are estimates, and I know as we go throughout the year, the numbers are gonna change based on differences. I mean, our local property tax money, they look a little different, your expenses are most certainly gonna look a little different. This budget is a conservative budget in meaning that you are estimating expenses more aggressively and revenues less aggressively, correct?
Yes. We've given ourselves a little bit of wiggle room.
Other questions from the board?
It's not really a question, I guess it's more of an observation from what you sent out in the booklet. I mean, I know people, property taxes are high. But one of the things that just stood out to me is that the equalized assessed valuation, that's the right term, right?
Yeah, yes.
For 1989 was 150 million for this area, and now it's 442 million dollars.
We
And so
don't,
that's in 36 years. I mean, yeah, just that the property taxes, the valuation of property has gone up that much in 36 years, and that's a lot.
right, and we don't have any control over EAV.
Right,
That's the
right,
county that does
exactly.
that, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm encouraged to hear the 180 days of cash on hand is trending in the right direction. That's a big, calculator in our audit, and I think it's a credit to you and your team and our district as a whole that we're trending in the best direction we can as far as our finances and staying on the right side of things. So I'm very encouraged, and thank you for all of your hard work on it.
There's some more.
Say exactly that 139 stays, but that number's the correct number, that's what's left over. How many days of cash, or how many would that get?
I think when I looked last year, it was about $125,000 was a day. But as your budget goes up, obviously that number's gonna go up as well, so. And then, again, it's complex, I mean, the state figures things differently, each year, and EDF, and all that sort of thing. So I'd say between $125,000 and $150,000 per day.
Thanks.
Thank you for the work on that. That budget is very extensive. Jeff and I sat down, and we board members, we wanted to look and understand, so we went through line by line, So thank you for that.
And the part on the levy's not there yet. As soon as I get that, I'll add it, and then I'll update it, send it back out to you.
Ryan will also send out a quiz to the board, so you guys can.
Yeah, we're ready.
Any questions from the audience? Community? This is a public hearing.
Anybody? Okay.
We need a motion, second,
All right.
close the budget hearing.
Okay. That concludes the substance of the budget hearing. If there aren't any further comments or questions, I'll go ahead and entertain a motion to close the budget hearing. Motion to close the budget hearing, John Hedges, second by Ashley Overton. Any discussion? Calvin?
Yes.
Hedges,
Yes.
Overton,
Yes.
Uphaul,
Yes.
Armstrong,
Yes.
Branson,
Yes.
Ryder.
Yes. Okay, with that, we will adjourn the first public hearing. Do I have a motion